Now available on Tata Sky channel number 526.
Now, India is on the brink of one of the worst water crises in modern times. Across the country, cities do not have enough water to last the next couple of months, creating a crisis that drastically impacts our quality of life. It was on Tuesday where we at Magic Bricks Now kick-started special series Water Woes and focused on cities like Bengaluru and Pune. Today, we take a look at Thane, one of the country's hottest property markets, which is also grappling with water shortage. My colleague Disha Shah gets us this ground report.
Life at the Bedekar household in Thane over the last few months has revolved around water. Waiting for the supply from the corporation and scrambling to stock the scarce liquid in every available container, including their washing machine. The Bedekars' home does not get municipal water supply 3 days every week, in line with water cuts imposed by the Thane Municipal Corporation. On days when there is water supply, Rasika, a working woman, has to get up at the break of dawn just to stock enough water to last the week.
So I have to fill all buckets and do water related works such as washing utensils, washing clothes, bathing, all related I have to do in a span of just 2 hours in the morning. So I have to get up at 4:30 and then only I can leave by 7 for work.
So how bad is the situation in Thane? The city gets only 290 million litres of water per day. Its daily requirement though is 480 million litres of water. The situation has become so grim that the city of Lakes has only 3 months of supply left in stock. In fact, in areas like Ghodbanda Road and Pokhran, it is commonplace for housing societies to borrow water from each other.
कभी हमारे बिल्डिंग में पानी नहीं रहेगा और दूसरा का बिल्डिंग में पानी रहेगा ना, तो हमारा बाल्टी या तपेला वगैरह सब लेके दूसरों के घर में जाके भरते हैं, दूसरे बिल्डिंग में जाके वही भर के रखते हैं ना, उसमें से ही थोड़ा थोड़ा पानी लेके बर्तन के लिए देते हैं, फिर कपड़ा धोने को देते हैं। खाली मेन जो कपड़ा है वही धोने को बोलते हैं भाई को, बाकी ऐसा ही रखते हैं 3 दिन का कपड़ा।
Residents have changed their lifestyle and routines to cope with the crisis. Most have stopped using showers. The washing machine is utilized to store water. And clothes are washed twice a week. And of course, residents are stretching their household budgets and chipping in for water tankers. They are now demanding long-term solutions to this crisis.
The water which is distributed or given to the nearby amusement parks and water parks and all that needs to be stopped. At least till we have our regular water supply from the rains. Apart from that, it would be nice if a permanent solution is found out. We would definitely, if asked by the commissioner, we would definitely give our suggestions.
Most of the housing societies have taken own measures, for instance, by getting water tankers in their respective societies. And of course, this comes at a cost. And the cost is they shell out minimum 10,000 rupees per month to get water tankers in their societies to ensure that there is enough water. On top of this, most of the housing societies have also ensured that there is one water pipe which is connected to the kitchen area where borewell water can be used for kitchen purposes or for some cleaning purposes. But citizens say that this is not what they deserve. They say that water is the basic necessity and the need of the hour, and the corporation should take some concrete solutions on ground to tackle the water crisis problem that the city has been facing for quite some time.
It sounds ironic, but the city of Lakes is not facing a water crisis for the first time. Summer water cuts are routine, and most households have invested in tanks to store water. What has changed, however, is the magnitude of the crisis. Residents who are now grappling with 3-day-long water cuts say that this was a problem they had highlighted to the civic body 3 months ago. In Thane with Disha Shah, Kavita Krishnan for Magic Bricks Now.
All right, a huge demand-supply gap there with just 3 months of water supply left in Thane. Now, my colleague Dishasha also caught up with Sanjeev Jaiswal, Thane Municipal Commissioner, who spoke at length on corporation's plans to tackle the water crisis in the city. Listen in.
We have taken up, a major drive in terms of new bore wells, obviously subject to the availability of groundwater. And till date, if I'm not mistaken, roughly around 150 or 200 bores roughly have been taken up fresh. Regulations in terms of the private tankers that are applying, or that, to be very honest, is not a very satisfactory element till now, for the simple reason that getting a centralized regulation in that would need a lot of policy decisions, but we are trying to see that even the market to the tankers, as far as the private rates are concerned, is under control or under some sort of a restraint. We are also trying to work on, in fact, we have already spoken to the counterparts in the irrigation department, and Bhimandi water supply scheme, they have certain reservation from Bhatsa Dam, which position is slightly better. And we are seeing that we have given a proposal saying that Thane Municipal Corporation, because Bhimandi does not have the processing provisions or the plant in place as far as WTP is concerned. So our existing WTP at Temgarh, we have volunteered to say that we will process the water, treat the water, and maybe that whatever is the excess water that we get, that can be distributed amongst Mira Bhayandar, Bhimandi, Thane, and the rural parts of Bhimandi and Thane. As a medium-term measure, definitely we have, like for Kalwa was one pocket where, there was a long-standing demand of certain remodeling to be done. We had submitted a proposal in the JNURM, but it was approved, but finance was not released for whatever the reasons. The corporation has just taken a policy decision that this work will be taken up by the corporation from its own fund, roughly 25 crores. And we have already allotted the work order. Agency has been finalized, so this work should start. But obviously, the relief in terms of this scheme would only be there maybe in the next monsoon. For long-term measures, the corporation has already submitted a remodeling and the distribution network to be laid for the parts of Ghodbandar and Mumra and all that under Amrut schemes. It has been submitted, and I'm hopeful that in the due course of time the same shall be approved. Once we do that, then definitely the water situation in the city shall improve. There was a proposal for having a new storage dam at either Shahi Prakal and Kalu Prakal. So one of the two should be taken up, so that there's the funding cost aspects, who's going to finance and all that. But now we are really seriously viewing this, so that not only for Thane but for the other corporations in the MMR area, they get some relief through this new source. Obviously, it takes 3 years or 5 years to construct it, but if all the decisions are taken in time, then I'm hopeful that this could really see the light of the day.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.